Hey guys, it's Mystic here, and I'm bringing you a video I haven't done in a very long time, and that is a map review. Now, I think the last one I did was Costa Rica, and that was like, God, how long ago? Anyways, this is the new map called Water Strider, which is probably the last map we're going to see in 2013, and what a hell of a way to go out. This map is really fun. It is symmetrical on both sides, and it's a water dam. Like, that's what it is, and it is symmetrical. Like, it does not matter what side you spawn on. You have the same advantages and disadvantages on either side. There's only minor cosmetic differences in textures and the placement of crates, and the green barrels that, like to kill you if you get too close to them and they get shot. Apart from that, this map is identical on both sides, and it is so much fun to play. I can't stress that enough. I can see this becoming the new oil rig. Anyways, guys, this map has 4 ways you can exit. You can either run to the far left, go straight down the middle, go to the right, or go down this little chute that takes you to the very bottom of the map. So right now we've gone down the far left side, and as you can see, that's kind of a cracked pathway on the back side of the dam where the water's being held. You can jump up into the middle of the map, which is the main road that goes across the top of the dam, and that kind of dips down in the middle, which adds a bit of cover if you're trying to snipe or pick somebody off that's just spawned. Now, when you spawn in a room that's not visible from anywhere else in the map, so you are safe in your spawn, but there's 2 ways people can access it, either through this main roadway or through the bottom, climbing up ladders. So straight down this main road, you've got some cement blocks you can hide behind. I like to camp just to the right of that one. You do have this little part down here in the middle that you can camp behind, and you do have these side parts. So over on the side, you have that middle section you can get up, and you have crates on either side that you can camp behind, or use to climb up onto the top road at either spawn. Now, as I've said, in the bases, you have 4 ways out. You've got the very far side, you've got the main road, and you have the chute. Whee! That is so much fun. Don't chuck nades down because they get stuck and do nothing. You can actually fall down these chutes without dying. You are not going to be injured. Now, if somebody comes down that chute just after they've spawned, they will have spawn shield, and they can shoot you while they are falling, so bear that in mind. If you put landmines at the bottom, there is a small chance you will get the kill. You may deter them from using the chute, which will force them to use those ladders on the side. Now again, everything you see at the Bravo spawn is the same as the Alpha spawn. They are identical. So right now, you can see the stairs over here. You've got the crates you can hide behind. Straight across on the other side, you can see crates you can hide behind. There's 2 lower platforms, and they both go down into the 2 bottom platforms of the dam wall. So in the dam wall, you've got 3 platforms, a middle platform about halfway down, and 2 lower platforms in the bottom corners. One you can see on the right there, and this one just here. Now, where these platforms take you is to the bottom of the chute. So when you come down the chute, you end up down here. And it takes you to the water pump room, which has several different ways you can get in and out of. So this room is very complicated because there's so many hiding spots. You've got a staircase in the middle that has these 2 windows that you can look out of or jump out of. Like, by windows I mean holes in the wall. You can look or jump out of either of those. So they're right in the middle. They're only accessible by that middle staircase. You can't get to them any other way, but you can be shot through them from people down below you. You can also access the top of the that same water pump room. I'm just going to call it the pump room. Through the ladders that are on the main road. So on that road in the middle, you can get down straight down to the pump room by going down either of those ladders. There's 1 at each spawn point. So those take you directly down to the bottom, as does this chute right here. So as I said, there's multiple ways people can come in. Now, once you're in here, you can climb up those ladders to get back up to the road, or you can simply camp in that room and wait for somebody, like that guy, to come past, and you can kill them. Now, just around the corner of those ladder areas, there's like some computer equipment that you can stand on and camp on, where he just was. Same thing on both sides of the room. Again, everything is symmetrical in this map. So there's a lot of places you can hide. You can hide up on the generators, on the water pumps. You can hide in the ladders. You can hide on equipment. You can hide around the corner. There's so many places you can hide up in that little room just above the pumps by going up that middle staircase where he is there. And of course, he has a teammate down below that takes me out. Now, another tip with this map is landmines. As you see, there's a lot of landmines around, specifically on the chutes and on the tunnels and stuff, and around the ladders. Either the ladders in there, or the ladders just back this way where I just killed Matt. that take you up to the spawn. Putting them on your enemy spawn and on your own protects you and gets kills. Going up these ladders, as I said, takes you up to that main road where you can either camp in that room or you can slide back down the wall to take you to the top of that center staircase in the pump room. So that staircase we were on before that led us to these windows, that's what it takes you up to, is that little middle platform. So you can snipe off that platform, but you can't get down unless you come to one of those little side platforms or straight down to those stairs. So again, you can jump off any part of this dam and slide your way across to any of the 3 platforms in the dam wall, and you shouldn't take damage no matter how fast you go down. If you are concerned about taking damage, hold the backwards button, so the S key to walk backwards, and that will slow your descent. You'll still fall down, but it'll slow you down and you shouldn't take any damage either way. Now, from those 2 bottom platforms, as I said, you can access the 2 spawn areas. You can run across to the pump room, which can then give you access to that middle platform. These are the crates that I'm using right now to the very side of the map, the back side of the dam wall, that you can camp on or camp behind, snipe from. Now, when people spawn and they run out through that big gate right there beneath the B1, that is where they lose their spawn shield. Right when they exit that gate, if they run and they sprint straight out, as soon as they get out that gate, that's when the spawn shield expires. Now, right across here, you can see the ladders and the little platforms to the side of the Bravo spawn. The same thing as on the Alpha spawn, and you can be picked off anywhere on those platforms. There's several different locations you can be. Another little interesting fact, by the way, is apparently somewhere in this map, near one of the mountains, I haven't seen it myself, but I've read a lot about it, is actually roadkill. So the map roadkill is connected to this map. Now, apparently story-wise, Water Strider happens before roadkill because there's no smoke or vehicles on roadkill. Obviously, that stuff's never been cleared, and it's still burning and smoking for a very long time to come. Unless this is very, very much after roadkill. But yeah, roadkill is part of the background of this map. So as I said, you can slide down any of these walls and you can access any of those platforms. Don't get caught in the water stream though, guys, because that will wash you away to a certain death. And if you're anything like me and you can't swim, you don't really want to get near the water anyway. So running down, again, you get to that to the pump room, to either of those 2 windows, and there's multiple places you can hide in here. As I said, like on that computer equipment here, you can go behind the pumps where you blend in. You can hide in with those ladders so you can't be seen. You can hide alongside those crates up the top of that catwalk where I'm about to head to now. You can just hide here and wait for your opponents to run through. And there's so many places in here that they can't check all at once. So you have like a 1 in 3 chance of them actually spotting you as soon as they run in. Now, just as you saw there, people come out of that chute extremely fast, and they're more likely to see you before you see them. So just bear that in mind, that don't get too close to that chute, especially if you put landmines down there. You don't want to be around for too long because, holy fuck, Matt just picked me off the second I got down the bottom. You don't want to be down there for too long when you put landmines down, because if somebody drops down, they're going to blow them before you even have a chance to react. And it's going to hurt. So landmines are definitely a great asset in this because there's so many places to put them, so many places people go. And right down in this little area down here is a real tinderbox if you get too many people, because there's just people everywhere. If you put 2 or 3 people down there on each team, it's crazy because everyone is shooting everyone. Like, you can't just kind of take cover somewhere, because as soon as you go one way, you're visible to somebody else. It's absolutely crazy down there. Same on that very far left side or right side, the back of the dam. That is a very, very tight close quarters area. So this map is definitely designed with close quarters and long range in mind. There isn't a lot of medium range, so things like assault rifles, they're good if it's like the G36 where you can, you know, pick people off from a distance. But things like the Scar or the AUG, stuff that's not exactly long range